Now I'm live on YouTube. Yay. I'm starting 5 minutes before schedule. But I do not care. Let me make sure I don't have an alarm or anything real quick. My model's gonna disconnect while I check. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool. There we go. That's the last thing I wanted for just like the of my phone's alarm to start while I was talking. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Let me talk about what I'm gonna do today. And actually, I guess I'll just yap for a bit. What? No, let's talk about what we're gonna do and then I'll yap. Okay. So, we're actually gonna start with the blinks. If I go... I really should have, like, color-coded all of this. Maybe I'll do that at the end of the stream and I'll just, like, talk in color code. Where is it? Is it you? Yeah, because I just copy and reflect the left eye. So I think I'm gonna just delete one of my eyes. And I guess I'm just gonna do you. Goodbye. Oh, no, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted either. You. Just... Not you. No, not you. Just you two. Bye. Now I have half a face. This is just so I can copy paste later. I still have my mouth with the anti-aliasing English. Anyway, my mouth still has these stray pixels, but that's not what we're working on today. We're going to be working on hair physics. Have I even set the parameters for this yet? No, I haven't. That's lovely. So it's going to be hair physics, making all these little pieces. All of them. Oh, that's the big piece. Those are the big pieces, dear. All these little pieces jiggle and bounce and move. And the other thing we're going to be doing is fixing this blink. Look at her. I want us to really just sit with this blink for a second, okay? It's crunchy. We can be honest with ourselves here. This is a space of learning, and science demands honesty. And this is crunchy. I should have done the other eye. Wait, hold up. I'm actually gonna just Control Z all of this back and do the other eye, because I feel like you can see this a little clearer. That's so funny because this is the eye I rigged first, and then I duplicated to this one. And I think part of the reason why it came out so crunchy is because it was kind of hidden behind these bangs. So that's a good thing to note. Learning. TLC. Learning channel. Okay. Delete that. Goodbye. Delete you. Delete you. This is gonna be crazy when it's done. It's gonna be like copy. It'll all be double copy. That's gonna be fun to look at in my layers. At least this program puts copy at the end. What was it that I was working with? That did not. So here's the crunchy blink. Here she is in all of her crunchy glory. This one, I actually adjusted it a little already in my other stream, I think. Yeah, because this part is moving. But she's still extremely crunchy. Just I just want to look at this. Let me just gonna leave it like that for a second so we can all look at how beautiful I am. We can all really admire my beauty. This needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. I mean, can I select nothing, please? Thank you. Let's just really, can you like not select things? How do you even use Live2D? Anyway, look at it. That is no bueno. That is disgusting. That is puñetera, if you would. It's very crunchy and it needs to be fixed. We're gonna open her back up, and this midpoint of just like the half open. I love how this just fully, nothing is lined up here. No lining. Nothing. Just not lined up at all. Love that for me. And then hair physics. This is gonna be my first time doing like any hair physics, and maybe I should have looked up a tutorial before this, but I didn't. Instead, I decided I was just gonna run on pure audacity, and if I needed a tutorial, I would just get a tutorial. And I'll link it, I'll cite my sources. But it's another part of science, citing your sources. My nose itches. It's disconnecting my model. VTube Studio is like, your face disappeared. Well, my mouth is already being kind of hidden by my microphone, so I guess it makes sense why she's upset with me. Guess it makes sense. I just keep disconnecting. I went out into the land of mosquitoes. And I sat outside. I live in the land of mosquitoes, actually. The lab is in a swamp. And it's very swampy right now. So we have this like nice little outdoor area, and I like being outside. I like being outside alone, just like looking at the outside and like looking at the birds and like the sky. You know, studying nature, being a scientist, all that. And that really sucks here where I live, because it's like the mosquitoes can smell fear. It's like you come outside and they have this warning system and they tell all their buddies, they're like, fresh meat. It's like they have a group chat, they have like a WhatsApp or something, and they're just, you know, they're chatting, they're talking. Is this even? That's not even this mesh. That's why it isn't changing. I was like, why? I feel like I need to sketch out like what I want the closed eye to look like. And then I feel like that would probably be a better solution. Hold up. Hold up. We're opening Clip Studio. Anyway, everything itches because I was just like sitting outside having a think. Screw it, this works. What was this even for? Oh, it's because I was gonna make an overlay. Okay. My desk is really small, so My tablet is like half hanging off of my desk right now. So what do I want my eye to look like when it's closed? I would like a bigger brush, first of all. Okay. I feel like I should put my tablet on my actual lap instead of having it off and on. Let's see if this is more comfortable. Surprisingly, yes. Okay. Okay. Streamer arc. Streamer arc. The other day, my brother... Maybe I should... I should text my brother and tell him I'm live. And tell him, ooh, streamer arc. But I actually haven't told my brother about, the streamer arc yet. I've told my mom, but I haven't told my brother. I'm just looking up reference. And I think he knows. I think he knows. I actually really like this. What anime is this from? I know what show this is from. But, like, it's at the tip of my tongue. Anyway. My brother texted me the other day, and he was like, if I get laid off, because the place where he works was having layoffs. He was like, if I get laid off, the streamer arc is gonna go crazy. And he starts like, and he brings it up, and I'm like, haha, lol, whatever. And then he says it again, like in a completely different conversation. And I'm like, does he know? Does he know? So at this point, I think, you know, ripping off the band-aid and being like, come to my stream might be funny. But he also lives in a different time zone. So I don't think he's even awake. Because it's noon for me now. But where he lives, it's like 9 in the morning on a Saturday. So I don't think he's awake. I don't think he is awake one bit. But he was texting me. He was like, oh, streamer arc's gonna go crazy. Streamer arc's gonna go crazy. And the whole time, I'm sweating like a sinner in church. I'm sweating like a sinner in church, and the pastor is looking directly at me. I'm like, yeah, streamer arc would go crazy if you get laid off. Haha, hee hee. Go wild. Ooh. What do my eyelashes even look like? Hold up. Okay. It would go wild and go crazy. Yeah. Definitely not what I'm doing. Which? What are you talking about? My god. And what's extra embarrassing is, so I've like been a Twitch enjoyer since like middle school, right? Me watching like Grand Theft Auto roleplay, that was where I was at. I think I want 3 like chunky lashes. What do my eyes look like when they're open? So I have these like 3 big lashes and this like 1 little lash. So I think like 3 big chunks when it's closed might look good. Let me try sketching that out more. Do I even have a lash there? No. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that and maybe just make it a little thicker. A little thicker. I can adjust the shape with the liquify tool. I'm literally drawing with my tablet on my lap, so for my microphone. So I hope my audio is good. Because if it's not, big boof. Big boof. So anyway, I have been Twitch enjoyer since like middle school, right? And so I had this old account in middle school that I used, and it was like connected to like my personal email, which gets way too many emails. Like, it's just an email with my real name and like numbers behind it, because I had some elective in high school where, because like my high school schedule, it got to a point in high school where I literally had like 6 electives, and one of them was like some like entrepreneurship class or something, and she was like, you've got to make an email that's just like your real name, just like a boring email, and you're gonna, everything you sign up for, you should use this like boring name email for. And I was like a dumbass 13-year-old, so I was like, okay, whatever. And I ended up using that email to make literally everything, including my Twitch account. And I'm not the most like technologically inclined person, but I thought like, if I'm gonna stream from this account, like, I don't know if I want it like tied to my real name, especially if I'm trying to like be anonymous. So I preemptively deleted the old Twitch account that was also connected to my phone number, right? So I like preemptively deleted that. And then I find out, in order to like upload custom like the little thing that goes follower, a new follower, or a new whatever, you can only really do that if you have a phone number connected. And to have a phone number connected, if you have another Twitch account, you need to go into that Twitch account and connect the phone number and like press the button and connect the phone number. So I have to like find wherever the hell I put my password for that old account is. Wherever the hell I put the password for the old account. That's a sentence that makes sense in English. I need to find where I put the password to the old account. In order to do that, I need to log in. I don't like how this is looking. I do not like how this is looking at all. What if I actually use the liquify tool instead of drawing? Let's see where that leads me. Wait! That was not the button I meant to press. Will this button bring it back? No. Hold up. I got it. There we go. I like to do this sometimes, especially when I'm just like trying to get a shape. So I want to lower the hardness more. Okay. Yeah, I think something. I think something like that. 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 I think something like something like this. Maybe making that a little more round. I know I don't have a little lash, but I kind of like want maybe just like more of this shape. Yeah, something like that, I think. Something like that, I think would be good. Okay. Now I have a reference. I can put down my tablet. This desk, it's not even that the desk is small, it's that it's just like the wrong dimensions. Like it's very narrow. Okay, so now that we have kind of like what I want it to look like, this is what we got. Okay, so first of all, I want it to face down, not up. First of all, for real this time, is where's my brush? That's my deform brush. There it is. I do want to just like start with this shape because I feel like this is probably easier to just mess with. I do want to make this a little thicker, a little smoother. I feel like I need to add. I'm so terrible with these meshes. I know that there's like probably a right way to do it. But I learned through trial and error. And part of trial and error is making errors. So that is what I'm doing. I'm just adding points where I feel like there should be points. And hoping I'm right. Yeah. Check. Where are LIVE2D? LIVE2D, why do you hurt me like this? Why do you insist on causing me pain, LIVE2D? Why? Why can't we be friends? God. I had to start the stream early, like 5 minutes early. It's already past the stream starting time. Because I got a package for my hamster, for croqueta. My croqueta! I just got paid, so I actually got lots of packages for him. Is there a way I can just, like, reset this? There's gotta be a way. No, that's not what I wanted. Anyway, while I try and find the button, revert to original. Oh, it's because I reflected it. Oh, okay, wait. So then I go edit form, and then I go reflect horizontally on all of these. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. That's not good. Eso no es bueno. Okay. I was gonna talk about my hamster, but now... So if I revert to original and then Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay. And then, are we sure if I can't reflect? And I'm gonna reflect everybody. ¿Y por qué está in a different zip code? Okay. I even forgot how to speak English. Isn't that great? That's not what I wanted. Can I not? I'm afraid. I'm afraid. You know what? Is there anything over here? No? Okay. I guess we're just gonna do this the hard way. Are we sure I can't? If I just press the button again, won't it? So if I say revert to original, and it just teleports over there. What if I just manually, right? I'm not gonna touch it. Manually bring her over here. Ayo? Eh? Eh? If it works. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. Okay. This is gonna look hysterical. But I think that's the motion I want. It looks bad right now. But I think that's the motion I want. Which means if I use my brain, my big beautiful brain, I can do that again. No está ahí. Edit form. Revert to original. I'm gonna open the eye and it's gonna fly over there. Perfect. Perfect. Boom. I'm gonna open the eye and it's gonna fly over there. So we're gonna fly her over there. I'm gonna open the eye. And then she's gonna kind of do that. And obviously that's not gonna be the final. Obviously that's not gonna be the final. But it's not half bad. Is it still crusty? I never said it wasn't crusty. But it's not half bad. We have some motion. Right? Yeah. We have some motion. Okay. You. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I guess I'm just gonna do this. Actually, honestly, I think this one's low-key fine. And this is the one I should revert to original. I hope I'm not wrong. Okay, so we're gonna close the eye. Edit. Not editing, modeling. Edit form. Revert to original. It's gonna fly to outer space. It has flown to outer space. Beautiful. Reflect. Scoot the boot. Scoot the boot some more. Like right there. I'm gonna open her up. Ooh. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Hi! Welcome in! I just noticed somebody. I'm fixing Blinks today. It was super bad and crusty. So I'm fixing it. So what I was talking about before I had a heart attack was my hamster. I got him some new stuff. I got him a new sandbox. Hamsters need a sandbox because you can't bathe them in water, and they actually bathe themselves, which is very handy, but they need like sand. My hamster, he doesn't know how to hamster, so he just pisses in it. His name is Croqueta. He didn't even know how to dig when we got him, because we got him from the PetSmart, and they gave him like a sheet of paper worth of bedding. Like they gave him like a little tiny piece of paper, and they like gave him a handful, and they were like, ooh. And that was like the situation he was living in the PetSmart. So when we got Croqueta, I gave him like, he has like 5 inches of bedding, I want to say. I don't know, I've never measured it. It's about 5 inches though. And he like fully did not know how to dig. Like he would literally, he would just sit there. He would just sit there and chill like on top, and he wouldn't dig holes or anything. So I had to like make him all these little tunnel starters with toilet paper tubes. And I would cut open the toilet paper tube, and I would make a little tunnel with my hand, and I would like stick the toilet paper tube in there, and I would make a tunnel. And it was so funny because it was an event, and it was over winter break, because we got Croqueta. So my brother I got him for Christmas because I didn't have any money. I was broke, and he was the cutest little guy. He still is the cutest little guy. Didn't know how to dig. But since we got him at Christmas, everybody was home. So you know, my mom doesn't have work because it's Semana Santa. So my mom doesn't have work. My brother doesn't have work. So we're all watching Croqueta. And hamsters are nocturnal, so we're watching Croqueta at like 10 o'clock at night. Like, is he gonna dig today? Is he gonna dig today? My mom was there talking about how we should get one of the security cameras that face the front of the house. So you understand how popular Croqueta is in the household. That we should get one of the security cameras that face the front of the house. Listen to me, the security camera. The night vision security camera that we paid this company who knows how much money, and put it in my room in front of Croqueta's cage so that we can watch him learn how to dig. I don't know if that's just how bored we were or like what was going on. But it was literally, we need to figure out when the stupid hamster is going to dig. And that's that. Croqueta is the cutest, nicest hamster we've ever had in this house. Because I had another hamster. I had a hamster in high school. And he was named Tim Tam. And Tim Tam, he was from the backyard breeder streets, okay? Tim Tam was, first of all, and this is the reason we went to a PetSmart this time with croqueta instead of, you know, going out into the sticks. Because my mom is like, I don't know how woo-woo hippie, you know, save the earth you would call her, because the Cuban standard, I feel like, is different from even just like the general US American standard. But for Cubans, she's very woo-woo, save the planet, you know, respect the animals. For US Americans, it's probably like whatever. And part of that is that she doesn't want to support like puppy mills or rodent mills or those types of places, because obviously that's bad. Like, I don't know, once I saw this documentary on like the puppy mills and like the conditions of the puppy mills, and they like showed me all the sad puppies, and shit was traumatizing. Like, I was traumatizada from the stupid puppy mill documentary. And that's that they didn't even have what's her face singing. If you've ever seen those old like Save the Animal commercial where it's like, in the arms of the angels, and she's really like hitting those notes, and you feel like you're in church, you feel like you're praising God, and she's like, in the arms of the angels. It wasn't even like that. Like, it was like one of those old British guys, and he talks to you down here, and he tells you about the puppies and about the condition, and he shows you the cage, and he says it so matter-of-factly. He's like, and here we have 107 puppies living in the same 3 square feet, and you're like, ah, the puppies! The puppies! I'm never going to PetSmart ever again! Not the puppies! And he goes, and the Amish do it too, and you're like, not the Amish! The puppies! You gotta be nice to the puppies! And you're horrified, you're crying, screaming, it's bedtime. It's bedtime, and your mom is looking at you, and she's, you know, hablando crazy, talking about the puppies. And you're like, yes, mommy, I understand. I understand. Please, please don't show me the puppies anymore. And that's the puppies. I didn't bring my water in here with me. Hold up. Let me go get water. Wait, let me put a little text. Where's my OBS? There it is. Create new text. Okay. Text. Going to get water. BRB. Okay. Let me just... I'm gonna go get water. BRB. got the water. I got the water. I had a bottle of water. I thought I brought it in with me, but I hadn't. I'm sorry, I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. So my mom would show me like, and we'd show each other documentaries. It wasn't just a one-way street, especially when I got older and I was like taking like advanced science classes and stuff. Because I took hella advanced science classes in high school. Like I had 6 electives, and I was like, well, I would like the AP environmental science. I would like an extra math class, please. If you could give me an extra math class, I'd really appreciate that. Which is like, high school me was on demon time. Especially because that was like the point in my life where I, for real, thought I was gonna like be a doctor. So it was that period of my life. So I was really like grinding AP classes and, you know, and this is how AP classes were sold to me. This is how they were sold to me. They said, if you go to a school that recognizes AP classes, then you don't have to pay for it in college. And you can pay, you know, $60 now. And if you pass, you won't have to pay $1,000 something dollars later. Which is actually another thing I need to do. With my college, I need to petition to the dean that I took an AP English class. Because I had this stupid counselor lady. And I'd taken AP English. I took AP English language and AP English literature. And I got a 5 on both of them. So, you know, forget passing. I passed. I got a 5. I ended up being a teacher's aide because in one of those classes, because my therapist was like, well, if you overwork yourself and get sewer slidle again, you know, taking all these classes, watch yourself, be careful. And I was like, you know, tienes razón, okay, Lisa, okay, girly pop. Because, you know, I'm not a therapy person. Like, I don't like sharing. And that was like court-ordered therapy, which was... I think court-ordered therapy is a lot different from actually going as an adult and, like... It's very different to have a judge be like, yeah, you fucked that kid up so bad that you need to take her to therapy. Than it is to, like, as an adult, go of your own volition. So anyway, even my court-ordered therapist was like, nah, you need to have, like, an actual elective. And, like, you know, so I took, like, an art class, which was the beginning of the end, truly. I need to make another key form right here. Look at that. Look at that. So, I took an art class in high school and I was like, okay. This is the one. that I need to... Okay. How do I make another keyform? No, that did not work. Change? No. I'll figure out the Live2D. If you're in chat and you know, you can tell me. Like, I promise I won't bite your head off. So anyway, my mom... Back to the original topic. Is it up here? Edit keys manually? Hell yeah. Girl, cancel. What? Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold up. Has this always had two of them? Or did I add that being stupid? I added that being stupid. My bad. I do not want... you to add these new keys. Please and thank you. Goddamn. That's not what I wanted, bruh. No. Did I just have the two keys? Is that it? If I did, that's just like me. No, I didn't. Control Z. Damn. Okay, give me 0.2, please. Thank you. Annoying. Annoying program. 0.2. 0.2. Why do you think I'm trying to go somewhere I'm not trying to go? Okay. Can you... Thank you. Thank you, girly pop. Thank you so much. Okay. Put that there. Anyway, what I was saying about Tim Tam. I went on a long tangent to nowhere. What I was saying about Tim Tam, my first hamster, is cause my mom had been so horrified with like the puppy mills and all of this. This needs to move. I feel like this one needs to be squashed down. She needs to be squashed down and moved. Like, oof. I think I squashed her down too much. I think I could have just moved her. I think I could have just moved her. Because it's this motion of like... Yeah, I think I need maybe more like... Maybe more... I'm just holding down control to do this, by the way. Since I know I hate watching streams where somebody just like does magic in the program. I was holding down control to do that. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. I like that a lot more. I feel like I need to put like a before and after. I should have kept the other eye to show you guys. That looks a lot better. I need to fix some of these little tiny pixel mistakes, but I like that a lot more. And we are also going to have to fix placement on this, because that's a midpoint. That's a key form. Most certainly is a key form. Hi, welcome in. Before I was talking about key forms, I was talking about pets, actually, and I was talking about my hamster Croqueta. So, you know, hi, do you have any pets? Do you like animals? While I fix this key form, because I have a lovely little hamster named Croqueta, who I spoil the ever-loving shit out of. I budget my paychecks, and I give myself a little allowance. I need to make that green, whoopsie. And I give myself a little allowance, and I just used a not inconsequential part of my own little allowance to buy him things, because I love my little hamster. I think I'm just gonna hide that lash behind that for this sort of midpoint, because this isn't really like a toggle anybody's gonna be seeing. Like, I'm not gonna be sitting here just like glancing. It's really just to make the transition smoother, especially because that looks still a little funny, to be honest. Like, but I'm not gonna be there. I might be here at this 90 or somewhere in here, but I won't. That's just for the transition. Anyway, I like just got paid, and I spent a lot of my paycheck on like treats. I mean, I got him like stuff he needed. I got him more sand because he needed sand. Although all he does is piss in it. Hamsters are like supposed to bathe in sand. And like they're like little desert animals, right? So you don't bathe them in water. They bathe themselves. They deal with it themselves. Very independent, very industrious. We love that. We love to see it. And they're supposed to bathe themselves in sand. And my hamster just pisses in it. Like, I went too far. Whoops. Like, no, and the worst is he has like the audacity, because he does bathe in it sometimes, but he'll have the audacity to like sit on the top of his sandbox and like wait for me to come into the room, and he will literally look at me, and he will wait until I clean the piss out of his sandbox and give him new fresh sand, because, you know, he's a bougie hamster. So he waits till I give him fresh new sand. Hi, Clarice. Thank you. I love yapping. So I'm happy you like the vibe. I'm happy you lurked a little. So yes, Croqueta and the sand. He will literally, when he wants to bathe, he will literally sit on top of the box and look at me and wait for me to clean his sand and put fresh new sand in it and put the top back on his box, and then he'll go in there and he'll bathe and he'll roll around, and it's actually really cute because the box is transparent and you can like peek into the side and like look and be like, ooh, Croqueta's having a little bath time, how cute. And then he'll just leave the box and be like, I'm going back home now, and I'm gonna go sit in my house, and you're not gonna see any of me. And it's like, that's great for him. He's just like me for real, to be honest. I too would love to hide in my house and not be seen by anybody. Although he's like me in a lot of weird ways. Like, he'll come out to like music and TV sometimes. What is... I'm sorry, I'm trying to find like where this is clipping. What is this? This is... I can figure out what each part is. There we go. I can use my brain. Literally. It's like, I literally could have changed it like 10 minutes before. And if he didn't see me change it, it didn't happen. And he'll just sit there. He's like, yeah. Come on, servant. So yeah, he's like me in a lot of ways. He comes out when I play Chapel Roan, which is very funny to me. I play Good Luck Babe, and suddenly he's like, oh, mother? Oh, my queen? Which I think is actually hysterical. Either that, or he comes out when I'm playing D4DJ, which is this rhythm game I really like. And it's like this anime rhythm game. It's a gacha game. The only reason I haven't spent all my money on the gacha game, because I'm the queen of irresponsible spending, okay? Like, I get my paycheck and I'm like, okay, I need to spoil my hamster. And I need a PNG of an anime girl. And those are the things that will make me happy. So I just like... So I make myself play these gacha games as a free-to-play player. My budget for gacha is $0. I don't know how I feel about this blink transition. You know what? I'll leave it. Because it's just so much better than what I had before. I wish I had kept the other eye. I deleted it because I'm gonna duplicate the other eye. And then just reflect everything. Okay. Now I need to check to make sure. Every single time. Okay. This is the one that needs to have the keyform. IL. Actually, let me get the eyebrow too. And I'm just going to rotate it. Can I rotate it? Yes, I can. Can I rotate it more? Okay. I feel like I rotated too much. I just realized I'm literally... I didn't realize until I looked at the stream preview, and I'm like, oh, I'm leaning the same way as my model is as I'm rigging. Love that. I think that's good. Okay. Where did my eye go? What happened? Okay. If I make it green, will it show up? Why is my mouth doing that? Oh, it's because my body's Z, I think, actually. Yeah, that is what it was. It's because I have this set up so that the body Z and the head Z, the head angle Z, let me use my words, the head angle Z will move at the same time because VTube Studio only tracks my head. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know. I was like, my head? So I have it set that they move at the same time. Or at least I have it set up so that is how it will function. And sometimes I forget that Live2D is kind of stupid and, like, will make things look wonky. Like that. Like my disappeared eye and eyebrow. Just because it's, like, picky about parameters. That's the one I wanted. Turn on, please. And then control. Bonk. And hope that isn't too crazy. I don't know why I'm zooming out. I need to be closer to see. I guess I was just zooming out to zoom out. I don't know. I'm still very new to streaming, so sometimes I just get nervous and do, like, stupid things. Like, just things that have no purpose. None at all. So that's how the angle Z looks without the body Z moving along with it. But if I move the body Z, it's fine. She's fine. We've been healed. Hallelujah. I wonder if my blink works. Well, I feel like this needs to actually be rotated. Where's my eyebrow? My eyebrows are always under my bangs, so they're very hard to see. I guess I'll just do my eye and hope. Okay. Boop. And then kind of straighten that out a little. Just gonna... Again, not gonna be on that keyform very long, if at all, ever, so... Can you give me... Bruh. I'm like, this isn't keyed somewhere. I'm gonna have to do this for Body X too. I love that for me. I love that for me. I love rigging. Ayo! Where are my eyes? Huh? Huh? Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. I control Z'd a lot. I control Z'd a lot. What's happening? You know, I gave myself 2 hours to fix the blink and do my hair physics. I don't think I'm doing that. I do not think I'm doing that. Oh dear. Oh gosh, okay. What is happening? Why? Oh my gosh, okay. That is Not good. Why is it doing that? Let me start by just turning all of these on. Okay. Where the body's in the middle. We're just gonna key everybody. Just everybody's getting keyed today. Everything's getting keyed. Okay, so Live2D lesson number 1. A lot more keys than I needed. More keys than I knew I needed. Can I don't want to like sticky note and get, let me do it on this screen. Let me do it on this screen. Let me do it on this screen. Sticky notes. I hope I was quick enough. Live2D. Live2D. Caps lock, hello, Live2D lessons. I'm just gonna say key everything. Just key everything. Key everything everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna put that up here. How do I pin you? Is it over here? No, because then... How do I pin you to front? I know there's a way to do this. How do I pin sticky note to front Windows? Always have your notes on top, not Copilot. You know what? Yes, Copilot. You might need to tape. If you mean digitally, you can use the Microsoft to keep reminders visual on the machine. What are the best adhesives for Windows? Bruh. Okay, Copilot is fucking useless. I already knew that, but Copilot is useless. I love that for me. What are you? Okay. So it's in OneNote now? Bruh. It's in OneNote now. That's whack. This feature used to be in the Sticky Notes app. I feel old. I feel old. Do I even have OneNote? Oh my gosh, okay. I'm not doing this right now. Never mind. Never mind. Ah, no! Oh my gosh. Can I at least... let's just call it let's call it Live2D. Live2D. Create notebook. I swear to God, if you... This PC. Okay. Live2D. Create notebook. There we go. So now I go to view. What the fuck did this guy say? I already forgot. No. First of all, stop telling my business to the people. Stop telling my business to the people, please. What the hell is I gonna do? I was gonna reopen close tab. Okay, bro. Okay, so he goes new quick note in view. If I do it like this, or is that like already out of date? New quick note. No. And then I go view here, and then I go always on top. Ha ha ha. LIVE2D notes. Not oats, notes. Key everything. Everywhere. Okay. Now, I will just put that there. And did I do it? Have I done it? No, I want you. I'll close you. Yeah, I did it. There it is. How fun. How fun. Okay. So I'm just gonna key everything everywhere, I guess. Oof. Key everything everywhere. Okay, be keyed. Be keyed. Be keyed. That's body Z. Where's angle Z? Let me just start. Everybody's getting keyed today. Everybody is getting keyed today. I do not care. Everybody is getting keyed. Everybody is getting keyed. Everywhere they need to be, everybody's getting keyed. Okay. Let me move. Can everybody get keyed, please? Can everybody just be keyed everywhere? And I want to keep it there, and I want... Be keyed. Be keyed. Be keyed. I don't even know why it's doing this at this point. Honestly, I'm confused. And I think I'm gonna need to go off stream and watch some tutorials. Because I am confusion right now. I mean, let me just... I'm gonna just leave this here for you. Gonna just leave this here for you. I'm confused. LIVE2D has hands. Ouchie, 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 ouch. Why does she blink here? Here she blinks and it's fabulous. But then I put her over this way and she does that. What the hell? How do I ban you again? How do I ban you? Is it you? Report? Spam. Spam viewership tampering. Offering to sell me viewers. Oh, I'm still writing in caps lock. Okay, wait, hold up. Offering to sell viewers. Submit report. Block this user. Close. Treat viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. No, dog. Look, okay. My brother, my real life brother, I just want everyone to look at this one more time. Look at this beauty, right? It looks so beautiful, this angle Z, and then blink? Blink, please? No? No blink? No blink. No blink, why? What if I just turn it off and then turn it back on again? What if I just turn it off and then turn it back on again? No, nothing. Really? If I just... I'm just hoping. Obviously not. Obviously not. Well, I need to figure out how to fix that. So that is probably definitely what I will be doing next time. Saturday at noon. At noon EST. Very cool place to be here at the lab. Learning things! Including what is going on with this. So if you want to come hang out, you can come hang out next Saturday at noon. Or you can come hang out tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and watch Cinderella's Castle with me. And that's gonna be a lot of fun. Actually gonna go and set up the OBS for that once I'm done here. Or you can show up next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. while I finish up my Iron Mouse fan art. Or you can show up next Saturday for more rigging and yapping. Or you can show up next Sunday at 3 p.m. for hamster mascot creation. Because if I get to be an anime girl, then my hamster also gets to be an anime creature and gets to get added to the lore. Well, that is all for me today, folks. I will be figuring out what the hell happened with the blink. If you like that, if you like me, you can press all the buttons. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!